Well, it's been a while since I've given you an update, and I wanted to let you know what's been going on with the project. Certainly doing the logistics planning of scheduling and arranging travel and booking flights and all of that, but also beginning to prepare ourselves physically, getting out and doing some training, and preparing the team, myself, Colin, and Will, to work together. So we just got off the trail, did an overnight backpacking trek in the Uwharrie Mountains. We're able to kind of work through our gear and get remind ourselves our backpacking practices. Remind ourselves again of our backpacking practices. All of that went quite well. Realize there's still plenty of work to do in terms of getting this old body ready to make the climb up to Glacier Meadows. But that's been a really exciting week to spend the time bonding with my kids, as well as getting excited and ready for this project this summer. Also wanted to share with you the acquisition of some additional gear. So let me rearrange the camera here a little bit, and then we'll have a mail time review of the gear that has come in. I thought I'd share that with you since your donations are key to making this project possible and the acquisition of this gear. So without any further ado, our first box. I got all of this through Gear Tray. Never used them before, but like the idea of being able to get either lightly used or purchased and never used equipment. Saves me money. Plus, you know, it's using things that are already out there rather than net new. So this is one of the climbing harnesses that we're going to use. We're not doing any climbing, but we're going to be roped up on the glacier. And as advertised, this sling harness is like never used, completely in like new condition. Buckles don't even have any wear on them, so super excited and stoked about that. That's going to keep one of the three of us safe. Hopefully we will not need to have the protection falling in the glacier's crevasses, but we will have it if we need it. So there's item one. Item two is another one of those harnesses. Oh, still in packaging. Look at that. Excellent. Black diamond harnesses. Alright, so, and I've got my harness from back in the day, which I'm planning on using. And I know there's great, debate of, if it's a certain age you shouldn't use it. But my piece of equipment has never taken any falls. It also has very little climbing on it. So I'm hopeful that I'm not taking an undue risk there. And here's the last box off camera here. This one's a big one. This it's a packing material is an ice axe. Look at that beauty. There we have it. One pretty little ice axe. Doesn't look like it's seen any action either. Well, there we have our mail time review of the gear that's been acquired. Next, I want to give you an update on our preparations. Just got off the trail from a backpacking trip. As I indicated, we just came off the trail this weekend from a practice hike, our first real practice effort to prepare for the project this summer. We chose to go to the Uwharrie Mountains, a rather unique geologic area here in North Carolina, located in the southern Piedmont. It is a mountainous region in an otherwise flat plains area. So the goal originally was to do 2 nights and to put down about 14-15 miles on our boots, work through our group processes of eating and cleaning, remind ourselves how to work a bear bag and all that goes with keeping critters of all sizes out of your food and your belongings, and of course practicing leave no trace. We headed out on Friday afternoon, and we hit the trailhead in the Uwharries around 3 o'clock. We had a nice hike up to Lick Mountain, had a wonderful evening. Breeze was up, but not too bad. A little warm, but slept all right. Up the next morning, bright and early, packed up camp and was off down the trail. As we got into the day's hiking of day 2, discovered that the terrain was much steeper than what we had anticipated by simply reviewing the topo maps. It was some serious up and down, which was great training, but also brought to light that we've got some more work to do, and particularly me, to be able to make these climbs. So chose, rather than to overdo it and push ourselves, second piece of the trail was basically a figure 8 was the original plan. We decided to cut the upper part of the loop off and head on back to the cars and call it a day with just the one loop, just under 10 miles under our boots. But we avoided some major ups and downs that I think would have probably put me over the edge. We were able to not overdo it on the first journey out. I'll leave you with this image of the sunset on Lick Mountain, and we will keep you up to date as we move through our preparations for our big project out in Olympic National Park this summer. Thanks again for your support. And please share this project with any and all that you think would be interested. And as always, if you choose to support the project, you can do so through our GoFundMe page. Thank you again for your support and your encouragement.